Hey guys, it's Izzy's Amazing Life, and today I will be telling you the Ultimate Doll Photography Challenge Season 3 audition information. So you clicked on this and it says Doll Photography Challenge, and that is the Ultimate Doll Photography Challenge, abbreviated TUDPC. So if you see TUDPC, that is the Ultimate Doll Photography Challenge. So thank you for coming to the premiere of this video if you're here. And also, I will just be giving you some regular information to audition for this contest, and there is a couple changes. There's one big change in what type of dolls you can use that I want to tell you about. No one has used this type of doll so far, but I do want to tell you about it. So let's just get right into this. I cannot talk today. So first of all, the due date for your photos is next Monday, July 13th at 6 p.m. The theme is freestyle, so you can do anything you want, which means I want to see a lot of creativity in this photo. And if I give you the theme anything you want to do, then that means I want to see a lot of creativity, and I want to see a lot of photo quality and stuff. You can email the photos to me at amazingdolllife8002mushy@gmail.com. That is amazingdolllife8002mushy@gmail.com, and that will be in the description as well. Now I will give you a few things that are very important to know for the competition, from like the most important to the least important, but they're all very important. The photos, number one is the photos must be kid appropriate. There can be nothing that is considered too dark. Even like when we get into the Halloween theme next season, I'm going to give kind of guidelines for something that is a bit too dark. And absolutely nothing that can be considered inappropriate. If it's inappropriate, I will probably just disqualify you from the competition. I might tell you to choose a different photo, but if you turn it in on Monday and I can't get a hold of you before the deadline, then you're not going to be able to turn in another photo. Number 2 is all decisions are final. If you are eliminated, you are eliminated. Even if I regret a decision, I will not go back and change the video once it is uploaded or set to premiere. That will not happen. Once you are eliminated, you are eliminated. Even if I regret my choice, which I sometimes do, it's perfectly normal, but I'm not going to go back and change it. Please do not disrespect me or anyone in the competition based on my decision. Please do not do that, because you guys have to make decisions and would hate, in your life too, and would hate to get disrespected because of your choices. And there's always next cycle to enter if you get eliminated or something. Number 3 kind of goes along with number 2, which is there will be an elimination each round. So please do not be a sore loser or winner when an elimination happens. If you are continuously disrespectful to me or anyone in the competition, there is a high possibility of you getting disqualified, because that is disrupting the competition, getting people's heads, and making people not perform as well as they usually would. So if you are continuously disrespecting someone and they tell you that you're being disrespectful and you keep being mean, then you could very well be kicked out of the competition. Number 4 is there will be several rounds in this competition, so you need to be able to devote the time to the competition. If for some reason you do need to drop out, tell me as soon as you know, because I don't want to be trying to track you down at 5:30 or something and being like, hey, what's going on, and you just not answer. So that would be a very difficult thing. So as soon as you know, if you need to drop out of the competition, tell me as soon as you know. Number 5 is if there are 11 or more entries, then some people will not make it into the competition because there is a limit of 10 finalists. So if there are 11 or more people who enter, then it'll be more like a competition to even get in. Number 6 is you must choose one doll to be the main subject of every single one of your photos, and you cannot alternate. So if I chose Paloma, like this doll, as my entry doll, then she would have to be the main subject of every single one of my photos from there on. Number 7 is you may have other dolls in the photo as long as they're not the main subject. So if I can't differentiate, if Paloma was my main subject and another one of my dolls looked like she was in the photo, then that would definitely get points taken away from me. So Paloma would have to be noticeably the main subject. Number 8 is you can use any editing software you like in your photos. So you can edit the photos however you'd like. Just make sure your doll is still in the photo, obviously. And yeah, that's it for that one. Also, I have seen people turn their dolls like completely into cartoons, like for like a theme or something on this cartoon app, and I would prefer for you not to do that because I like to see the doll in their regular form. I don't really like to see them in like their cartoon version because it feels a lot faker. So yeah, it doesn't feel like real photography. So just try to stay away from that. You can make everything else in cartoon, just don't make the doll in cartoon. And number 9 is you can use any 18-inch doll brand, and it can be a boy or a girl. So the dolls you can use are any type of 18-inch doll that you have, and it can be a boy or a girl, doesn't matter. But this is different from the rest of the competition seasons. There will not be any welly wishers allowed. No welly wishers. They're 14 inches, they don't qualify. No welly wishers, no baby dolls, no Barbies, nothing like that. Just 18-inch dolls. Okay, so now I will tell you what your photos will be judged on, kind of from what they'll be judged on the most to what they'll be judged on the least. But the top 3 are all about equal on how they'll be judged. They all are big factors. The rest are also big factors, but not quite as big. So you know what to focus on the most. So number 1 is photo creativity. So that is a big factor in the judging. I want to see very creative photos. Number 2 is how it applies to the theme. Like I said, the top 3 are all about equal, especially these 2. How it applies to the theme, it needs to apply to the theme or else it doesn't work. For the entry, it can be anything, so that doesn't really matter for the entry, but for the rest of the weeks, there'll be a set theme, and if it doesn't apply to it, then it's not going to work as well. It's going to take your photo down a lot. Number 3 is photo quality, so how good your photo is. If it's blurry and stuff, then that's not good. If it's grainy, that's a bad thing, but if it's bright and colorful and the eyes are nice and bright, that's amazing. But the eyes are dim, there's shadows on the face and stuff, that might take it down depending on how you want your picture to look. Sometimes shadows can work for you, but most of the time they don't. Number 4 is the photo activity, so like how much is going on in the photo, how interesting it is. Kind of goes along with the creativity, but yeah. If your doll is just standing there, then that probably won't work great for you, but if they're running around doing something, then that will work good for you. But don't make it too busy to where it distracts from your doll, because that sometimes can work against you. It's all a delicate balance. Number 5 is focus, so how much I focus on the doll, that kind of goes with that. If you have stuff around the doll that's distracting, or another doll looks like they're the main subject, then that is going to take away the focus from the main subject, and I want my eyes to go straight to the main subject doll. So if Paloma was my main subject, I'd want my eyes to go straight to her. Number 6 is photo environment, which also kind of goes along with the focus. It is what's going on around your doll. If you are trying to do an outside picture and you do it if I were to do an outside picture and did it in front of this purple wall of a doll riding a horse, that's not great. I want to put that outside. Number 7 is photo editing. So how well the photo looks. If you edit it to be bright and stuff, or like if you edit in a background, how good that looks. I want the editing in a background, which is kind of risky, but I want it to look really nice and seamless if you do edit in a background. Number 8 is the outfit. So the outfit If it's not supposed to be cute for the picture, then don't make it cute, just how well the outfit applies to the theme. And then is the hairstyle, the same thing goes for the hairstyle. Okay, now we're wrapping up. So in your email, there needs to be a creative photo of your doll, and then also your YouTube channel name if you have one. If you don't have a YouTube channel or you don't want to share your YouTube channel with, because anyone can see the video, if you don't want people to know about your YouTube channel, then you don't have to say anything. Just say you don't have one or you don't want people knowing about it. So if you want your YouTube channel to be said on here, though, then just tell me and I'll say it. And number 3 is your doll's name. I have to have your doll's name so I can differentiate them when I'm judging. So you can email me with any questions or concerns. Like I said, the due date is next Monday, June 13th at 6 p.m. The email is amazingdolllife8002mushy@gmail.com. And the theme is freestyle, so anything you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative. I know it's very lengthy, but I needed to get a lot in here. The audition videos are always long. But I hope you guys enter. I would really love for you to enter. And I think I'll put this information in the description, too. Yeah. Bye, guys, from Izzy's Amazing Life.